Good morning, everybody. I was getting ready to do a little quick video on installing the legs on my long hives this morning and kind of getting talked to about my mess on the porch. Right now I'm sitting on her side. As you can see, I got nice little plants sitting behind me and everything. But let's take a look at my side. I do need to clean up. Alright, let's get started on the legs. Okay, I've got the box standing on the end right now. Work from right here to get me a hole pattern. And I've already put me a mark here just for reference. 2 inches is where we're going to start with our leg down here. I've already pre-cut my legs and they're all 31 inches. It's a long point. I picked that number because I had some 8-foot boards and I tried to get the most I could get out of it, and 31 seems to work pretty good. Got my 2-inch mark, and that's where the long point's going to start here, and I want to be about 1 inch from the short point of this cut. So I've put me a mark here, so my first bolt hole will be 1 inch from here. Now I kind of want to work from the bottom on this one to get about 1 inch from the edge of the board. So I just lay my board up here. I probably could measure and figure it all out, but to get that 1 inch, and I have a mark here already. So anyway, that's going to put me 1 inch here from the short point, and then the next hole from hole to hole will be 4.5 inches. I'll drill these two, and if that works good, I do them all the same, use this as a pattern. So let's go to the next step. Okay, I've got the holes laid out, and we're going to start with this one. And we're not building cabinets, so as long as it's close, always works for me because I'm not a carpenter. Alright, let's go back up to the box and see how it's going. Okay. We already got our 2-inch mark here to start from. I want to get it flush on the edge, all the way down. Well, you can't even see this, can you? Let's see. Flush right here, as close as I can get it. And we'll drill the first hole. See if I can do this without moving. Okay, now I'm going to grab my screws, or my bolts. I call them screws, but bolts is what I'm using here. Alright, I've got 2.5 inch carriage bolts. We'll use 2 bolts, 2 washers, and 2 nuts. I'd like for you to see what I was doing on the inside. maybe. Now let's stand it back up. Just checking. Oh, this works better when you got a workbench. Now what I'm looking at, I'm 2 here, 2 inches like I want to be. I'm flush on the side. So that bolt pattern is going to work for me. So right now I'll go ahead and drill the rest of the legs out and we can finish this little project up. Alright, this one will be my bolt pattern for all of them. And each one of them I'll drill the box as I go. I will mark this one pat right now. Pattern. Last one. Okay. Now I have pat. I can use pat. The holes were actually drilled for this area, so we'll go ahead and put this one on. Hammer. I probably could have made these or bought carriage bolts a little bit longer, but the last one I done, I think I had 3s and they need cutting off. Excuse me, let me grab a wrench right quick. Those are actually going to work just right. Alright, that's good. Now we'll grab another leg and drill these holes. I've already got my 2-inch mark here. Oops, it moved. We're still. Now, what I'm going to do this time is go ahead and put a bolt in right here. Well, that won't happen anymore because this is a little out right here. Might have to wring that out a little bit. Alright, I'm going to flush this with the side, right on my line here. I tell you, some of this wood seems a little thicker than the others. Probably wouldn't hurt if I had them. I didn't even check to have 2 3/4, but this will be fine. Alright, flip it over and do the other side. Okay, what I'm going to do now, if you think about it, your frames, let me grab a frame. I just use my following board. If you think about it, your frames are all resting on the long boards. Not really a lot of weight here, so what you're doing, we've got 3 screws in here, and we're depending on those 3 screws to hold all that weight here. But I'm bolted to it here also. Now what I'm going to do, set you up here. I cut some little blocks. Hit the short point 4.5, long point 6. I'm going to just butt them up and screw them in right here and let this bottom plate rest on that, and that'll help support some more weight or throw more weight to the legs instead of putting it all on this end board. I'm not an engineer. That's just the way I think about it. So let's get started with that. Okay, I'm going to use 2.5-inch decking screws to anchor this to that leg for now anyway. So I'm going to drill 4 holes, 1/8 with a 1/8 bit. I'm going to get real accurate with this. About 1 inch from each side here. 1 on each corner. Need to be on high speed. Get accurate again. Right in here. Good enough for me. All right. It might not be a bad idea to put a bigger screw or either another lag bolt through these. Even if you need to take the legs off to haul it, you wouldn't have to take this apart. Let's turn it over. Okay, there we go. Got the legs on, and I've got all the cleats screwed on to give it that extra support. I may put another either carriage bolt through here or a lag bolt through here, some kind of bigger screw. I'm going to think about that a while. It'd probably be fine because, like I say, we got these 4 screws here. We got the 2 carriage bolts, and this end has 3 screws here and glue, so it may be good like it is. And the whole reason I did this the way I did was if I need to move the hive, I can take these 2 nuts loose, pull the legs off, slide it in the truck, and take off with it. I may try to paint them when they dry a little bit better, as it is treated lumber, and I don't know how well it's going to take paint. But that's it. Now it's time to go to work. Thanks for watching. Nah, I think I'll take a break.